I know it's end of the day. Please create the energy. It's going to be for only 10 minutes. Anyway, we cannot go on because I asked some of my friends to stand in front of the cakes. We cannot go on. Okay, so what's this today? It's Devops. Anyone heard about this term Devops? Can you raise your hand? 50% they know what's Devops. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so how many of them here from development team? Can you raise your hand? Development team? 60%. How many of them from here from operational team? Around 5-7%. That's good. So we have a development team which have 60% and operational team maybe 5-6%. Is it happening? Development team and operational team. Is it happening? If it's not happening, okay, you can go out. You can all leave. I'm giving you permission. I will ask my friends. You can go out. But if it is not happening, this is the session for you, right? So when I was a developer, I always, I'm okay for the change. But when I go for the deployment, when I go for the release, so what will happen? I will deploy and I will go home and say like everything will go right. What will happen after going home? 2 o'clock, I will get a call. Hey, something is not working, and I have to rush back to office. Right? Is it happening to everyone? No. If it's not happening, that's fine. I can close down and I can go home. I can go home, not you. That's other sessions. Right? I hope it's not happening, right? So I say like, hey, it is working for me. It's working in my laptop. So there is some problem in operations. There is some problem in some application servers. So it's an operational team problem. It's not my problem. Right? Am I right? So development team always will say like, it's not my problem. It's working here. That's an environmental issue. That's an operational problem. Am I right? Operational people, 6%. Are you agree? Maybe not. Right? Okay, then there is a lot of confusion, right? There is a lot of confusion between the developers and the operational team. Why? That may be conflicting in terms of motivation, process, right? There are different motivation factors. You can see the development team, what is the motivation? It's more about change, right? You don't let me change. If there is any change, that's fine. We'll go and do the change. But operational team, accept the change, maybe, but their motivation is more about reliability and stability, right? Stability and reliability, that's very important for them. So there are a little bit conflict in terms of motivation. That's the wall of conflict. Okay, so everyone agrees there's a problem between the development team and the operation team, coordination and cooperation, right? If we don't fix that, whatever the improvement we are doing, the agile, it will help us. If there is, we know, like everyone knows there is a bottleneck. There is a bottleneck when we move for production, right? When we go for the operation, that's the bottleneck, right? So Kanban, most of the time, it's like there's a bottleneck. If you don't work on the bottleneck, if you work on other improvements, no, you will not get any benefits. You will not get any benefits. So you have to work on that, right? Okay, so what we do? Then there's a movement called Devops. I cared about it some 2-3 years back, Devops. Then I searched, what is this Devops? Everyone gave some thought that this is Devops, that is Devops. Is a Devops is a culture? Is a Devops is more about development and operational collaboration? Or is the Devops is a automation? Or is it just a job title? Right? Or is a way of working? Or is a way of organization? Several thoughts. I'm also confused about it. People are talking about different things. Right? Okay, so it's a movement. Devops is a movement. And it's growing fast. And it's coming up. Okay, why we have to limit it? Let us leave it. Let us grow itself. It is a movement. Let us leave it. Okay, so what are the terminologies available now? So some of the terminologies. From Michael is a mix of pattern. Right? So mix of pattern and to improve collaboration between the development and the operational team. That's one of the terminology. Other terminology is Campbell. He wrote a book called Continuous Delivery. He specified it's a movement of people and developing the operational reliability and security. It's more about movement. And what else? Patrick who was the first person who created this Devops event. What he said, it's more about the bridging the gap between the project and office. And what else? The banner of change, the banner for change. Other things, it's a culture, professional movement. Right? These are the terminologies. Some of the terminologies is very straightforward. We have a development, we have an operation. So it's more about communication, collaboration, and interaction. Right? That's straightforward. This is very interesting. So, a month back, so there was a Agile tour happened in, not Agile tour, this Devops tour. Devops days happened in Singapore. It's a 2 days tour. So I was organizer for that. So one of the keynote speakers is John Willis. So what he said? He said Devops is a camp. What is C? C for culture. He said it's a culture. And what is the culture? It's all about automation attempts. So the automation attempt is 2+. That's what he said. More about culture. And automation, yes. And measurement. Yeah, you need to measure. You need to measure. You need to like where we are going. If you don't measure, we cannot improve. And the sharing. Right? This is one of the terminology. When you say movement, what it is? Waterfall. Slowly we are growing, right? Agile. Then continuous integration, continuous delivery, right? And continuous operation. Right? Move fast like a robot. Right? We need that. We need that. Fill the gap between the developer and operation. Okay, this is all about terminology, right? Let us talk about the discipline DevOps. What is the discipline DevOps? So anyone heard about the discipline agile delivery? Maybe today John Walker also talked about that. Right? He talked about safe DevOps, so safe and less, and then that discipline agile delivery, right? So in that, there are some strategies given for DevOps. Let us look for another 4 minutes about the discipline DevOps. And DevOps is also mentioned in SAFe. There's a small icon in the SAFe model. And discipline DevOps, the discipline DevOps is one of the model there, right? Less, maybe in future. If that's what is here, no. Maybe he might add, I'm not sure about that. Okay, so what is discipline DevOps? So discipline DevOps is again like streamlining between the IT solutions and the IT operations. Supporting more IT activities and provide outcome to the organization. That's very important key point here. Key word. It's more about outcome. Right? Not only coordination, collaboration, we have to give you outcome. Right? That's the key. Okay, so we have a development and we have an operation. So always we will have some releases and patches and there will be change requests. So we have to fill the gap. Close this gap. Right? Make it broader. Make them in a one circle. Right? Make it in a one circle. Right? Okay, how we can scale? We are talking about, okay, we have a development team and we have a operational team and they can be in the same place, that's fine. But when we scale, lean startup companies is very easy. They know it or don't know it, they're already into DevOps, right? Yeah, they have a small team, 6-5 people, the operational team will be within the team. They're already into DevOps. But we have a bigger organization. Scaling, right? What is the scaling? If this is DevOps, we are combining might not create all outcomes, right? You not create all outcomes. It need to be combined with release management and business operations. Agree? Bigger organization will have a release management and business operations, right? What about the bigger one? We have an enterprise architecture team. We have to have a combine, right? We have to combine enterprise architecture, IT operations, business operations, data management, and release management. We have to combine all. Right? This will provide outcome. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about all the strategies. So these are the important strategies which you can use. Just go through this slide to get these strategies. One of the two important strategies which I like is canary test and split test. Canary test, I always like it. The canary test is more about if you want to release something, just release it for specific customer and try it and then scale it up. Right? That's very important strategy. Like that, there are a lot of strategies. You can go through the strategies. Okay. We all talk about DevOps, but what benefit it is going to give? Is there any benefit? Yes. So this is from a survey, state of art. What does the survey say? Yes. Deployment frequency, 30 times faster. Right? You can deploy 30 times faster than the number one. And what is deployment lead time? 200x. Fantastic, right? A very important, mean time to recover. That's very important, right? Always we cannot make it success. Sometimes it's fail. We have to recover it. So mean time to roll back. That's very important. Right? As a developer, like they go home, someone calls, I have to stop. Right? So if the rollback is easy, rollback, let us work on tomorrow. Just roll back it. That's mean time to recover is very easy. Just one click. Right? Change success rate. Yeah? 68. So these are the benefits. Okay, the last one. Last week I attended the Agile tour and I was a speaker. Henrik was there and he was the keynote speaker. And he mentioned that in his one of his consulting the company, he said that Agile coaches will deploy. Agile coaches will deploy the software. He said like there is a button, red button, you just click it, it will go and deploy. He said it's a joke. So that much easy. What he meant to say is that much easy. Anyone can deploy. Just a button, just click it. So it will do the checkout, and then it will do the automated testing, and it will go to the SAT machine, it will go to test it, and it will go to UAT machine, test it, move it to production. How good it is. Fantastic, right? Okay. Thank you for coming today. I'm handing over to next talk.